All right, working on 50-yard shots here. Two different ways we can hit this. One where we can lean on our left side, play it more back in our stance, back up and turn through a little bit more. And then there's another one where we can set it up just a little bit more open, more towards the front of our stance, and try and feel like we're gonna slide the club more underneath the golf ball with our turn. I'm gonna hit it both different ways. First way, I'm gonna lean on my left side a little bit, down on it. We're gonna think back, up, and then turn through, hit it with our turn. So 50-yard shot, we determine our distance by the length of our swing. We're gonna go back, up, and through. Throwing some darts out there. Back, up, and through. That's kind of more of a driving way. Kind of drive the golf ball in there, a little bit lower trajectory. Back, up, and through. Back, up, and turn through. As if we wanted to determine our distance, we determine it by the length of our swing, not by the speed of our swing. So we're gonna hit a couple more just like that. Back of our stance, lean on our left side so we can hit down on the golf ball a little bit more. Back up, turn through. Have a little chunk and run here. Didn't hit that one very good, didn't use my turn that well. So that's what happens when you start swinging your arms, you stick it in the ground. So if you have trouble fatting your wedges, it's usually from a lack of turn. You just swing your arms, you're either gonna get them fat or thin. So making sure to use your belly button when you swing through, turn your belly button to your target as quick as you can. Back up and turn through with the belly button. So you get that better trajectory, that more pop off the golf club, a little bit more fire. So it's key, turn your core to your target. If you follow through and point at your target, usually you know that you did it right. So it's a pretty good key factor to know that you've done it correctly. Back, up, and through. Turn through. Fire it out there. See, I'm hitting them a little longer than I'd like to, but still knocking them nice and close. So I'm going to try and take a little bit off my backswing here. Try and shorten it up, back up and through. A little bit softer. Maybe have a little lighter grip pressure. That can also help in if you're tugging it or leaving the face open. Sometimes if you're gripping it too tight, that can affect things. Nice light grip on it. Go back, up, turn through. Actually hit that one way too good. See if that comes back enough. That it's right at my target. I'm just using a little bit too much length of my swing, so we got to shorten it up a little bit. Back up, turn through. There we go. A little better. Not bad, not bad. All right, so the other method, playing more up towards the front of our stance. Feeling like we're going to try and slide that leading edge under the golf ball. This gets the ball up in the air a little bit more. I'm not a big fan of this method as much as the other one. I always say the bigger the swings, the bigger the problems. So if you can keep your swing nice and short, controlled, you have less things go wrong. This one requires a little bit longer swing, more turn. Sliding the club face underneath the golf ball instead of driving it in there. A little bit more lofted shot. Still gonna have that same back, up, and through. We're just playing it more up in our stance so that we can slide the hands underneath the golf ball or slide the club face underneath the ball here. Still back, up, and through, but you can see by adding a little longer swing, more things can go wrong as far as direction and getting the ball up in the air, wind, all those things. So that little driving shot's a lot more consistent, but this one works as well. Still the same concept, doing the back, up, and through. We're just playing it more up in their stance and trying to set the club face in a position that we can slide it more under the golf ball, whereas the other one we're kind of more driving the face into the golf ball. So one more. Back, up, and through, slide the face under the ball. Something like that. Oh, right at it. Pulled the string a little early. That was gonna be good. And then one more with the other method, playing it back in my stance now, leaning towards my target, driving through the shot a little more. Hitting this one more with the turn. See, the ball doesn't get up in the air quite as much. A little bit more flighted, a little more controlled. Although that one I hit a little too far, so let's try that again. Back up, turn through, there we go. Should be really good there. Come on back, come on, come on. Anyways, give it a try next time you're out working on your pitch shots, and let me know